is your dream career? Have you ever asked this about yourself? Who among you has figured out what you want to do in your life, especially in your career? Hi, my name is Carell, and I'm a proud Filipino pianist in Tokyo City. I am the kindergarten music teacher in TEDxSeisenInternational School. I am also a lounge pianist in 5-star hotels here in Tokyo City. I am an author of the Philippine Piano Books for Children, and I'm a strong music advocate for Philippine music here in Tokyo as I conduct concerts among Filipino artists and Japanese musicians. Yes, you heard that right. I have 5 jobs, and it's not easy to do all of this. And all of this encompasses my full-time freelancing. Let me take you to the world of freelancing, where you are not just an employee, but you are the CEO and leader of your own skills. It's not just a world where your income is capped by your salary, but how much courage you put out and how big the risk you have taken. In our ever-evolving world today, it's really hard to keep up with the changing currents. Industries are evolving, there are new forms of work that are emerging, AI is transforming, and skills are becoming obsolete. But in freelancing, it is a revolutionary work. It is a paradigm shift where you not only hope to survive, but also thrive and live happily and successfully in your own careers. This talk is not about to discourage those who have full-time jobs already and are happy in their current situation. This is actually for those who are unmotivated or who need redirection in their life, or those who are unsure of what they want to do in the future. This is also for the youth. You are the hope of our nation, as I quote Dr. Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero. You, the young generations, hold the key to our nation's success in the future. So as early as now, I want you to think what you want to do in your life. Now, how did I start as a freelancer? It all traces back when I was a teenager. I was already a working student. I know the value of money, time, and effort. To be truthful, I came from a very poor family. We are below the poverty level. I'm from the third world country in the Philippines. And my family, especially my parents, they really strive hard to give us the best education because they believe that education is the key to get away from poverty. So I strived hard, get scholarships, so that they don't have to pay my tuition fees. But instead, they invested in my piano education for 12 years. And I can't imagine, I can still clearly see their faces when I told them that I want to pursue music in college. In their eyes and in their opinions, they want me to become a lawyer, an accountant, or a doctor, but that's not who I am. So I moved to Manila City and pursued music, and eventually moved to Japan in 2017 to pursue further studies in music education. And when I finally graduated in my Master's of Music, I told my parents, I said to them, Mama, Papa, I'm flying. I graduated with flying colors. And you know what my parents told me? You can finally go to law school. But kidding aside, they just want the best for me. But what if I followed my parents or my family or the society of what I want to do in my life? Or what if I did not pursue my passions and dreams? So, now when I reached 30, I had a full-time job before moving here to Seisen. I was a full-time music teacher for 3 years. And I thought that I finally found my dream job. I really love to teach music to others. But there was one moment when I was typing on the keyboard of my laptop grading my students. I was thinking, I wish I was practicing on the keyboard of the piano. That's where life hit me really hard. I have to change something in my career. And so, I did the greatest achievement so far, which is handing out my resignation letter at age 31. I hold the ticket to freedom. I knew that that moment I was taking control of my life and will be able to pursue what I want and dreams in music. So, that's how it all started. What is freelancing and what is it not? Freelancing is a revolutionary work. It's not just following your dreams or passion. It's way more than that. It is a career. It can be full-time or part-time. It is not just a side hustle where you take cash under the table. It's not a gig economy experiment. It is not a trendy opportunity that you see in social media, and you see somebody else's success and you copy it. It's not all about that. It is not, of course, avoiding responsibility, avoiding a co-worker or a boss. It is taking responsibility of your life, of your own choices, of the roadmap you want to take. So what does it take to be a freelancer? I'm going to share you 4 tips. Number 1 is to know yourself. There is no one better in this world who knows you but you. You should know your skills and abilities. Do you like arts? Do you like baking? Do you like working with kids? Do you like business? Go for it. And once you know your strengths and abilities, then make this as products and services that you can offer in the table. I knew that I always wanted to be a musician, so I perform as a lounge pianist in a hotel here in Tokyo. I also love to teach piano to the younger generations and pass on the wisdom and philosophy and the techniques and abilities as a pianist to new piano aspiring musicians. I also love writing. That's why I wrote a book for the piano, for the Filipino children to use it for their piano lessons. And I also love to promote my nationality, my identity as a Filipino. That's why I do annual concerts to promote Philippine and Japanese and Japan cultural and friendship ties. So once you know your strengths and abilities, go for it and make that as your biggest asset. Number 2, you need to be credible and legitimate. In the world of freelancing, anyone can tell that they are professionals and they are freelancers, but what sets them apart from professionals is their credibility. Take courses, certifications, degrees. Keep learning. Do not stop from just the experience. Number 3, you need to have real-life skills. Freelancers wear multiple hats. Aside from your expertise, you should know a lot of different skills, such as organizational skills, communication skills, marketing skills, self-discipline, and even math skills. I do my own taxes and bookkeeping. So these are extra skills that I've learned through my journey as a freelancer. And so far from being a musician, but it is a must to have those skills. And number 4, you need to have grit. Grit is it is the key ingredient to be a freelancer. What is grit? It is a trinity of resilience, perseverance, and passion. Passion is not enough. It's not enough just to pursue your dreams. You need to persevere and work hard. You need to be resilient if times are tough and hard. It's grit that will keep you growing, learning, and improving. Freelancing is not easy. It comes with really big challenges. And I'm going to share with you 3 challenges that I've come across in my journey. Number 1 is uncertainty. Uncertain of many things. Like now you have a lot of income, the next time you don't. Now you have a lot of students and clients, The next time they're gone, they leave, or you leave. So, as a freelancer, you should know how to navigate these problems and find solutions. And usually these skills you cannot find in traditional jobs. If you lose one of your job as a freelancer, as I mentioned, I have 5. If I lose one, I still have 4. But if you're bound to just one job, then you have no choice but to look for another. So maybe this is one of the advantages as a freelancer, that it's really challenging to keep it stable. Number 2, it's really highly competitive. There are a lot of freelancers out there. As I started as a Carell teacher here in Tokyo, I had no students. And there are a lot of music studios and greater and more talented piano teachers out there. And all I could think is, why would my students choose me? Even the piano teachers around here, they can speak English or Japanese, but I can only speak one language, English. But I did not see that as a hindrance. I knew that there are 34 million residents here in Tokyo. I just need 10 students to start out. So that's where I took my courage to be a piano teacher. And in a month, after advertising it in social media and by word of mouth, I was able to get 20 inquiries. I just picked out 10, just see where is the most convenient location. And I'm so proud to say that I have 7 out of 10 piano students who are here in Seisen. So never, you always look at the brighter side, that there is high competency in freelancing. It means that there is high demand. Last challenge is that there will be rejections. Rejection is not failure. It is part of the process. It's part going to the success. No matter how perfect your pitch is, no matter how beautifully designed your advertising is in social media, people will still not look into it. You will lose some clients, you will lose students. But don't ever think that this is a failure. It is redirecting you to the perfect, to the perfect people, to the perfect clients and your partners. Now, freelancing isn't easy. It is also very fulfilling. So if you are considering to be a full-time freelancer in the future, I encourage you to do so. There are many options in the career you can take, and please do not lose hope. In our emerging and in a world where there is a lot of changes, we should learn to ride the tide of changing currents. We should be very resourceful. We have a lot of grit, and we should persevere and be resilient and be passionate about what we do. Going back to my story, when my parents want me to be a lawyer, what will happen if I follow them? What will happen if I did not pursue my dream as a musician? I won't be here today in front of you. To end my talk, I have no words anymore. But I want to share with you my art, my talent, my music. When words fail, music speaks. I want to perform with you a kundiman, a Philippine art song. And it is entitled Gaano Ko Ikaw Kamahal, which means how much I love you. It is composed by 2 of the national artists in music, Hernani Cuenco and Redefining. It is composed in 1970. I want to dedicate this performance to all of you, especially to one freelancer that I know. He is a freelance carpenter who has brought us up, and if not with him, I won't be here. It's my father. And I also want to dedicate this to my mom, who has supported us, me and my brothers, all the way to pursue our dreams.